Razor's Edge. We've got all the Blood Church with us today, not just one. So how are you guys doing?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Like, I couldn't believe the amount of people that were there. Like we were saying, like I had to turn up on the Friday, like, and these guys were already there, and they were like, "It's gonna be really good, man." And I'm there going, "No, there might be like, you know, a couple of people there." You know what I mean? Did not expect that at all. Could not believe it. It was amazing.
Yeah, the turnout was really big. We were crazy. Really chuffed of how many people came to see us, and they did a little bit. We were quite happy with it.
So it's obviously a completely different journey for you with Metal to the Masses being cancelled. How did that feel?
It was when we found out that it was obviously cancelled, it was like we were kind of at that stage where like so much had been sort of taken away and cancelled, where it was like I was there going, I really hope it's not. We got the news, we were devastated, we were absolutely devastated, and then what do you call it, like completely like we just had no idea, and then we found out that we were playing, and I mean, we didn't stop like screaming like little girls probably for about like 10 minutes. We were like,
That's what I heard from St George's.
Yeah.
You ran out to find your dad, didn't you?
Yeah,
you ran out.
I ran out of my socks. He was walking my dog.
Well, I was just straight away. I was blown away. I didn't even have to do anything, and I got to play Bloodstock. I'm the new member, and I just
James's
first gig with Bloodstock.
Yeah, fair play.
I just jumped in. I was like, "Sup?"
Well, you really narrowly missed it in 2019, didn't you? So it was only a matter of time before it was your time, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what you got? The competition that was like in 2019. I mean, full of amazing bands, and it was one of those things where it was like Illyrian, like what do you call it? Absolutely incredible that night, and rightfully deserved to win. You know what I mean? And then even with our what do you call it? Like this time with the other bands like Burning the Padre, you know, Recall the Remains, like. The amount of bands on there, like we literally were just like, we're going to play it as a show, and like what do you call it, whoever wins rightfully deserved. And then what do you call it, we won, we were like, we don't deserve this.
As soon as we were told like you just got it because they picked it, it was like, oh right.
And like,
Are you
wow.
sure?
Are you sure you won?
You absolutely did. You know, we were both watching, and it was a brilliant set. It was really good, and the audience, as you said, you know, they were really into it. There was a lot of people really enjoying it, and hopefully you got a couple of new fans today as well out of it.
We literally just went for a walk round, and like we've been like, because I was trying to be my social butterfly self yesterday of like handing out stickers and like, you know, come see us 2:15, you know what I mean? And like the amount of people which did actually sort of like do that, and like they took it and actually came, and the amount of people that we were just talking to being like, that was amazing, and like, what's the band name, what's all of the things. It just goes to show, like, if you actually sort of make an effort to sort of, you know, go out there and talk to people do react to it, you know what I mean?
And I think people are really hungry this year for bands. It's been really busy early on from Wednesday, and I think people are more forgiving of people and want to give people a chance that they might not have listened to before.
And for a new band, I mean, like, what do you call it, in regards of something like this being so sort of small and like, you know, new to this sort of thing, I mean, the experience has been incredible, and like, you know, I'm going to take it to my grave being like, you know, this is like the best thing I've ever done in my life, like 100%.
So 18 months we've had a member change with James. What else have you guys been doing?
What else have we been doing?
It's been pretty much writing as and when we were allowed to due to COVID. I mean, obviously, you know, not being able to get into a practice room or a lock-up for 18 months kind of makes things a little bit difficult with that, but I mean,
obviously we've gained another string, so we're now, what do you call it, even lower tuned, and like that's kind of opened up like a hell of a lot more doors writing wise, which I was against originally. I was kind of, you know, scared of the 8 string because I was thinking, you know, I don't know how to conquer that. And then like, what do you call it, obviously this beautiful bastard here, what do you call it? He came in and sort
Coming
of
from my
showed us
estate
some
to
things.
Bloodstock, it's a bit of a change, not going to lie.
Absolutely, but the stuff that we're still able to, like with the stuff we're writing at the moment, we're still able to keep the stuff that I want in there, like the whole melodic side of things, and then this beautiful man able to make it all make sense, and you know, keeps us on the straight and narrow. And I just want to play bass, and he makes me want to actually play bass well. Best drummer in the world.
So
James, as a new member, how are you feeling? How's it all been going?
buzzing, considering I come to Bloodstock as usually as someone just enjoying the bands, and to go from that to playing is really insane, especially when it seems like I got a golden ticket for a lucky chocolate bar, because I joined the band and the first gig I played with them was Bloodstock, which is a bit of a shock really, but since I joined I've been just full force rehearsing pretty much every day as I can, using most of my spare time just to really get things in order, but like to really show that I'm dedicated to work with these guys. I already invested in new equipment and worked really hard just to be up to scratch for what they need, and to be cooperative and really write whatever they want to do, as well as bringing my own influences from other bands and stuff like that.
It seems to have really worked out. If anything's today to go by, you know, it's really, really good. Can we expect to see some new music soon released by you guys?
Let's say that we've got some ideas, we've got some things cooking up, so what do you call it, just sort of keep an eye out on all of our social medias, and keep an eye out there.
So you're here for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah.
Who are you going to see? Who should we not miss according to Blood Church?
From what we've heard back in the backing, the creator have got a lot of shit going on. That it's going to be a pretty fat show, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, considering Devon Townsend put on a pretty big show, and if they're saying it's bigger than Devon's, I'm looking forward to seeing what Creator come out with.
Creator for sure, definitely. Cradle and Phil, definitely.
Voice Sarah in about an hour.
Voice Sarah,
Vice Sarah are going to be amazing. Who else?
It's such a shame that so many bands have sadly dropped out, because a lot of the bands that I was looking forward to seeing is sadly due to COVID, it's made things really kind of improvised and last minute changes all the time with the whole festival. You kind of wake up and check your phone like, 2 more bands are gone, and then 2 new bands are coming.
I tell you what, even with those sort of last minute, like, what do you call it, like band changes and things like that, I have to say the organisation, like the way everything's gone down, they've been amazing. Like, everything's been so professional, like everything's been so organised and brilliant. So.
I think it's been a superb chance to showcase UK talent, having all the internationals drop out. Although it's sad, we've had lots of different people that might not have got on the bill otherwise. Really,
definitely.
and I think
Vicky's definitely done the best anyone could ever really do with the situation she's been dealt. Same with Simon and everyone else that's involved in everything here.
Especially they've been keeping everyone really informed as well. Everything you see online, they constantly, like every day pretty much, there's a new, there's been some changes, we'll do our best to explain how it's done. Make sure you do your lateral flow test. If you don't do your lateral flow test, if you have your 2 vaccines, you've got to bring proof. They've really made sure that to make it as safe as possible more than anything, especially because it's not like COVID's over. It's still right now prevalent. You see with the new announcements of people getting shafted and one of their members has it, it's still ruining people's days and ruining their lives, and for them to do their best to keep everyone safe is fantastic.
Well, thanks for your time. It was really nice to talk to Telford Massive.
Thank you.
5 of us, 6, 7 now, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with future episodes by subscribing to our channels. For more information on this podcast, or for all the latest music news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website www.therazorsedge.rocks.